All right. Welcome to another installment of Math Basics, Mr. Besh. Again, today we are going to do talking geometry and a little bit of algebra involved here. The job is they're trying to, we want to find x or solve for x, and there's some things that we know. We got a triangle in here. It's giving us some measurements. They're telling us that the perimeter of this shape is going to be 14 units. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get at this right away. These slashes that are here in the triangle, those red slashes, they identify that the sides are exactly the same. In geometry, we call them congruent. So if the right side over there is 4x minus 3, that means the left side has to be 4x minus 3. Now, anytime you're doing this, you're solving for x, you better have your equation, right? So now we got to build our equation. So to do this, step number one, go around this triangle, all three sides, and take the value that have x first and combine them together. So 4x's and 4x's and 2x's combined together to make 10x's in total. Then what you're going to do is you're going to come around here and you're going to add up all the values that don't have the x. Now notice there's nothing at the bottom, but you have a negative 3 and a negative 3 on the left and the right. And a negative 3 and a negative 3 combined together to make negative 6. Now this is the perimeter of the triangle. They also tell us that the perimeter has a value of 14 units. So now we can set these guys equal to each other just like that. And this is the equation that we had to build. Now that's a two-step equation. It requires us to do 2 steps to solve, and they're pretty darn simple. Step number one, take the value on the right-hand side and make sure we use this first. Go from right to left and do the opposite of what you see. The opposite of minus 6 is plus 6. So 14 plus 6 gives us a 20. Step number one. Now we move to step number 2 in solving this equation. We take this 20 value right here. We do the opposite of this. Right there, the 10 in front of the x means you're multiplying by 10. So the opposite of multiplying by 10 is dividing by 10. And 20 divided by 10 gives us an x value, which comes out to be 2. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how simple this is actually to do. I hope you found this both helpful and informative.